Technologies Limited as location lead Mumbai. Happy to be here.
Hello everyone, myself Isha Mehta. I currently work at Redbrick offices and I manage the pan-India operations in terms of facilities and operations. And prior to that, I had the opportunity to work with Joint Plan Bazaar and under GAL a lot of clients from banking to pharma, etc. So happy to be here.
I myself Chetan, Jadhav. My current role is to manage admin and infra for Aditya Birla Capital. I have been with Aditya Birla Group for more than 17 years. Very happy to be here.
Great. So I'm happy to be a part of this meeting, and so here we are all FM professionals, and we have gathered here to basically understand how the evolution of FM has been so far over the years. So from basically where we were as just a vertical who used to take care of housekeeping, pantry operations, maintenance and security, to where we are now. And as on date, I feel that we are more a strategic pillar to the business operations of our organizations, where our decisions matter a lot in terms of how the business and how the growth of the organization is heading to. What do you both feel about? What do you feel about?
I feel the major shift has happened, during and post pandemic. The kind of work that FM as a fraternity we have done during the pandemic, which ensured the continuous support for the business operations, that has brought a major shift from the perspective that the people used to look at FM.
Yes.
Pre-COVID and post-COVID. I believe pandemic has played a vital role in bringing that shift.
Right.
I agree with Chetan because pre-COVID we were just another function. Post-COVID we are visible in the industry. We are visible in the offices.
Yes.
We are not just the safai wala or the chai walas. We are mostly into the support function, the strategic partner to take care of our business to the next level. We are the one who safeguarded the premises. We are the one who made the businesses run during the COVID.
Right. So I believe it is a very a saying, कि मतलब anything goes wrong, अरे FM है ना. So something like we are like more like magicians, as if we actually have a magic wand, and things will just turn around and turn upside down in no time, because whatever happens, the business has to be up and running within with the limited downtime, and that's where we play a very integral role. And yes, you're right. After the COVID is it's an amazing teacher to all of us rather, and it has really created a lot of importance for us in the eyes of the organizations and decision makers of the industry.
No, I believe what is the major shift that has happened is the businesses are ready to invest in FM.
Correct.
There is huge technology shift that has happened in FM fraternity.
Yes.
And pre-COVID, there could have been questions on the investment that needs to be made, but I believe now the businesses are ready to invest.
Correct.
There is huge shift in the way that the facilities are being managed, the way the technology has brought the changes and the efficiency, and the benefits to the businesses, those are also visible. So it's a win-win situation for business as well as the FM fraternity, to get the technology and change our mindset to adapt the new technology, look at the changes that are happening in the fraternity. And it's I believe as a fraternity we are at a very crucial stage.
Right.
To see how we can take a leap ahead by using the technology. Probably the next step would be the AI. How we can use that in our working to bring the value to the businesses.
Something similar. So I agree with particular statement here. We still work on hybrid model because we are an IT company. Because it is a hybrid, I need to manage what is there available as resources versus what people are coming and getting utilization. So nothing is getting wasted. We plan according to the AI structure or technology or saying hot desking, and making sure people have availability of desk, availability of the system which is to be there, availability of air conditioning not running across the building but only to the specific requirements, specific places where people are there, making sure your ambient temperature, ambient lights, ambient security is taken care of, and everything is possible only because of AI. The people walk in, the lights are on. Pre-COVID, it was on and off switches, which was not that greatly. We were investing into the technology part, per se.
No, so see that's the advantage of different industry. In your industry, you have the hybrid. In financial services, I represent the financial services.
It's no more. Yes.
There is no hybrid. Everyone is back.
Correct.
We have 1,600 branches, which is spread across the country, and to manage such a large infrastructure, there is not a district where we are not present. Then how do you manage? So the technology plays a very important role, wherein all my branches are connected through a technology, and we can monitor the facilities and the services through that technology centrally. That gives an edge for us, and also we are able to, I believe, serve the purpose of FM being there in the regions and zones through a technology platform.
Yeah, I think it's now more like a need of the hour and not anymore a support tool. I mean, if technology wouldn't have existed, it would have been, as rightly said by him, you have to centrally monitor, right? It is not an easy job to manage such a large portfolio, whether it is Aditya, Birla, whether it is Redbrick offices, or any other organization for that matter. And it is now more totally driven on the 3 Ps, basically people, purpose and planet. I mean, technology and the IoT revolves around these 3 aspects, and that is why we have now become smart. When you say smart HVAC, smart lighting, right, even smart cleaning for that matter. So everything has to become smart for us to become more proactive and not reactive anymore. So this is something that we have to, and at the same time ensure that the cost optimization is a prime focus. So this is something that we have now evolved towards.
One example I can give, if I can name the company, is Big Basket. We've got into smart food vending machines.
Correct.
Which is sitting here, I know exactly what is my inventory in the store, in each machine across the location.
Yeah.
The same thing is visible to Big Basket to themselves itself. And they can come and replenish whenever they want, or whenever the material is moving out, which is getting empty. Or if the item is not moving, because we are 24/7. If the item is not moving or we want to change it, it is done exactly on time. Compared to the ones which we used to have previously, which is your other machines, manual discussions.
Yes.
So, I agree with you, but there have been major changes in the technology, the platform, which was there. But that's my personal belief, that we still at a very nascent stage where the technology is being adopted into our day-to-day work life.
Yeah.
And I believe that in the next 4 to 5 years there will be a tremendous shift that will happen when we see a disruption in terms of technology that would be used for facilities and the infrastructure work. I believe that should improve our cost efficiency a lot. More than cost, I believe that should help us to improve our stakeholders' satisfaction level. That should help us a lot by technology.
Right. So, like example, he mentioned about Big Basket, something which is very relatable to us, like Infosys has smart HVAC, which not only ensures that the thermal comfort is taken care of, but they also have a predictive analysis which ensures that when the HVAC is about to fail, so enabling just-in-time maintenance, which not only ensures that the shelf life of the equipment increases, but at the same time saves the humongous cost that we would have incurred on preventive maintenance. So I think now the transition has to happen from planned preventive to a predictive maintenance, because I think these critical assets are very important part of our daily routine work that we carry out. So this basically heads towards the sustainable and the green goals that we have, which is no more just a color, but actually it's a commitment that we have to give to the environment, to the planet, to our organization, to ensure that the 3 R's are taken care of, which is nothing but reduce, reuse, and recycle. So that heads our vision and mission to ensure that sustainability is at the heart of everything that we do. And FM, I think, has become very, very integral in this particular thing, and we are looked at driving this for organizations, for the people that we work around and for. What do you think?
Well, I'm sure, apart from the 3 R's that you said, there are other areas also, where we need to focus. As a practice, what we do is, wherever we are taking large offices in smaller towns, independent buildings, and we ensure that we negotiate for the permission and the space to install our solar panels.
Right.
So
right.
we have installed solar panels at more than 12 locations in Pan India. Okay, and we monitor the how we are saving the cost, what is the cost that was put in to install the solar, and what is my payback, and how we are helping to reduce my carbon footprint. As Aditya Birla Group, we have a set targets, and everyone is working towards it.
So every company has its own sustainability targets, 2030, 2040. So we are already at 14% of our energy is from renewable resources through water, hydro in multiple locations, solar and wind.
This was not there 5 years back,
Yes,
right?
this is now.
Now there is a huge focus on sustainability,
Yes.
and FM team plays a very vital role into that. So I believe when we say that how FM's role have become a very prominent, I believe sustainability is also has added flavor, being how we can contribute towards the organization's goal.
Even the reporting has become very easy now, BRSR by default. So top 1,000 companies which started 2 years back, now it is down the line.
Yeah.
Every limited company has to do it. Everyone who is registered on the market has to do it.
It's a mandate now.
It's a mandate. So
now. Yeah.
one is mandatory, second is your own ESG targets, your own goals. Taking a village and doing the things in the village. Could be a power supply, could be water.
Correct.
That's one piece. Second, how are you taking care of your carbon neutrality? The tree plantation is just one of the examples.
Correct.
What are the other things do you do? So,
Yeah.
for example, the recycle waste. The Ghanta Gadi does not have a recycle waste. We pay for getting it recycled up to 95% across the locations in India.
Yeah.
So that's another way of looking at it.
Correct. I think the small little efforts that we put, I think, will obviously help us for the greater cause. Like as you mentioned, like from water savings to power consumption savings, from to renewable energy. I think that is something that all organizations is mandated to do. And today, till today, I believe LEED certifications, IGBC certifications were just good to have. But very soon, it will be a must-have for all the organizations, I believe. So, like example, where I'm working, we are co-working and managed service partners, but we are very proud to have one out for our center, which is USDBC certified gold certification for LEED, and which no other player in the market has. So, and that also goes with the ISO certification that we have achieved. So, this is something that we really should look forward and try and incorporate in our KRAs and goals, because very soon it will be a must-have, as I said. So that is where we are heading to in terms of sustainability, and of course it definitely impacts the people and their comfort, because at the end of the day it is the people whom we are catering to, and we have now become very people-centric as well. So this is something that I wanted to put forth.
No, I believe the whole purpose of facility management is to create a good experience for the employees.
Correct.
Right? We are there to ensure that a good, clean, hygiene workplace is there for the employees when they walk in. We try and create to give them a better experience every time. And that's been the challenge. And I always believe that as an FM professional, every FM professional needs to be ready 24/7 because it's a ongoing process where you cannot take yesterday's success granted for the future. Yeah. So I believe creating a good experience for the employees, for the stakeholders would remain an ongoing process. You do not have any option.
Yes. Yes.
So
That's my view.
starting from home pickup to the home drop. Let it be in the bus or a cab.
Correct.
The day starts from there for us.
Absolutely.
True.
To the time they reach office,
Yeah.
throughout the time they are in office, including facilities like gym or any other facilities which are there, the recreational facilities
Yeah.
for employees, which is nowadays a must in certain environments. The yoga facilities which are there.
Or anything, you have
Just-
collab spaces in
Yes,
the
I think
office.
more than physical wellness, the mental wellness has taken
More.
precedence. When it comes to us, like in the hybrid workspace model. I mean, the more importance is that if I'm going to work tomorrow, which desk will I sit? That takes more importance than actually going to work, because that's where I think the space management technology comes into picture. So I think it's all hand in hand, right? As you said, the transportation, booking a seat in the transportation is also an important aspect where the AI again comes into picture. So where AI kahan nahi hai, it's all everywhere. And I think without that, it would have been very difficult for human beings like us to coordinate so much. I think at the click of the button, a person can book his space in the cafe. At the click of a button, a person can book his appointment and with the meetings and with the clients, visitor management. I mean, what not? I mean, everywhere. I think we have inculcated the AI culture.
So this
for the
technology
employee
also helps
experience.
us to generate the data. Right?
Yes.
The data, I always believe, gives us a lot of insights.
Yes.
That also helps us to
Plan.
to project.
Yes.
Okay. It also helps us to present the scale, the complexity that we have been managing or that we need to manage. So the technology will help you in generating the data, and if you are able to, and which you should, then that data will help you a lot. So
Correct.
that's another advantage of having technology platforms
Yes.
that are there in your systems for
That's true.
facilitating.
If I may add, I remember 10-15 years back when I started working, we used to work on Excel sheets with loads of Excel sheets without any output.
Well, we still work on Excel.
Without any output. Today we have an output for it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a difference.
Correct.
So we used to have data, n number of lines and n number of things in that Excel sheet without knowing how to do or what to do with this thing. Today, with the help of a button with multiple commands, you know what you want.
You get dashboards. You know how to analyze your data and do what with that data.
Basic.
Right.
So that has become a basic today.
Correct.
Wow.
Like example, when you're saying, okay, how much is the consumption, how much is the utilization of these services, I think all that will help you with that data, right? That if you are really doing something for your employees, are the employees even enjoying? Are the employees even happy about what you are giving it to them? And this helps to make a lot of large decisions from the organization standpoint as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the ORGATEC comes into picture, where they have a host of options and lot of solutions that they can offer to the FN professionals like us, and of course the other organizations too. So from IoT, from the suppliers, from design, smart designs. To a lot of things that they have to represent and promote. So I think that's what we expect from organizations like ORGATEC.
I think this was started by CRISP, okay, as a community and fraternity,
Yes.
have been part of it. We're proud to be in CRISP. That the first thing that CRISP is doing is to get the fraternity together.
Yes.
So the knowledge sharing is happening, okay. So it helps the everyone in the community to know what are the best practices that are being used by the other companies.
Correct.
CRISP has also ensured that that to get the exposure, and I believe in this the ORGATEC will play a major role.
Yes.
And we really look forward for the November's where we'll have a marketplace.
Yes.
But I believe as an FM, it's FM professional. The future is very challenging. The expectations and the from the FM by the management
is very high.
Are increasing. Okay, there will be pressure on the cost.
Yes.
Which will always be the support function. So how we would be ensuring that the cost remains under control, and yet how and we can improve our services, how we can better the experiences.
Yeah.
So as a FM, a professional will need to walk on both the ropes, where the cost we have to take it down and we have to increase improve the efficiency and the experience. So I believe it would be a challenging time as an FM, and we as a community or the fraternity being Crispian, it should help you.
Right, because I think CRISP really enables us to talk amongst each other, share our concerns, understand and learn from what others' experiences, and basically it ensures that we are not alone.
Correct.
And our challenges, we are together. So, and just one, our concerns and solutions to our concerns are just one message away. So that is something that we have formed through CRISP, and organizations like ORGATEC will only enable us to have a very future-proof vertical. So this is what we are looking as from ORGATEC, and yes, as you said that we are very much waiting for the marketplace, which is going to be happening in November. Lot of learnings that we are looking at, lot of innovations that we are looking at, and how to enhance our operations at our respective organizations is something that we are really keen to know about.
I'm a proud Crispian.
all
I
are.
can say
We all are, right?
just a phone call away or just a message away for any questions, any doubts.
Yes.
If I have a doubt, I ask questions. If someone asks a question, I respond.
Correct.
That's something which, as a Crispian, I'm proud of. And
so it's not only knowledge sharing, I think it's benefit sharing.
Yes. It's a market knowledge which we have learned from the market, and we want to give it back to the industry as a fraternity.
Of course. Well, I think we really had a good conversation, and lot of insights that we shared. So, what would you want to take away from this conversation?
No, as I said, we are at a very important stage as a FM professional, where the COVID is in the past. Okay.
Yes. Now it's great.
So that's the history, and we'll have to now embark on a journey which will have technology as your base model, and with the technology and the other tools those are available. I believe AI is yet to come, but with these technology platforms, how you would create a experience for your stakeholders, that will make a difference as you in your organization as an FM professional.
Same, I agree. So we are at a stage where we need to take it to the next level. What we have done is all past. We have already increased a bar for ourselves.
That's true.
We need to go to the next level.
We have already reaped the benefits of whatever the visibility, the importance that COVID had brought us. Unfortunately, the situation was not wanted. But now what?
Now what? Every day morning is a new day.
Yeah. And the expectations have gone up.
True.
So there are a lot of changes that we need to imbibe.
I think we just have to keep ourselves updated, and we have to. And the best thing to update is keep taking feedbacks. I think the feedbacks are the major support when it comes to upping the game. So I think that is something that we should purely focus. And while we are moving forward, we should always ensure that we are sticking to the base as well. Because so that's what I have learned from today's session. And nice engaging with both of you.
Well, thanks to
Thank you, Chris. Thanks, ORGATEC.
Yeah, thanks to Chris and all. Right, and look forward for the future.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.